Hey, get your daily refresh for dry eye relief with Refresh Optive Mega 3. Did you know another fun fact of being a woman? That you are more likely than men to develop dry eyes. Ugh. That's why it's good to have relief. Give those dry, burning, or irritated eyes a daily refresh with the Refresh Optive Mega 3 lubricant eye drops. It's a preservative-free formula that provides fast-acting, lasting relief. And Refresh Optive Mega 3 is safe to use as often as needed. You can find Refresh online or in the eye drop aisle at all major retailers.
Your business deploys AI pilots everywhere. But are they going anywhere? Or are they stuck in silos, exhausting resources, unable to scale? Maybe you don't need hundreds of AI pilots. You need a holistic strategy. IBM has 65,000 consultants with Gen AI expertise who can help you design, integrate, and optimize AI solutions. So you're not just deploying AI, you're scaling it across your business. Learn more at ibm.com/consulting. IBM. Let's create.
Hi, I'm Danielle Fishel from Pod Meets World. So for my two boys, I got Samsung Galaxy Watch for Kids. And I'm not saying I'm kind of jealous of my kids' tech. I'm saying I am definitely jealous of my child's tech. This thing lets them call, text, and explore all from their wrist. No smartphone required. And don't worry, you're still the boss. You control who they can talk to, and yes, you can totally stalk their location in real time. Get Galaxy Watch 7 on T-Mobile, now kid-ready with a new paired line. Visit T-Mobile.com to order yours today. Parent and child must have a Samsung account and Google account with Family Link. Requires initial pairing with a compatible Samsung smartphone and qualifying wireless plan with LTE service activated. Please check with your carrier for more information. Trusted contact applies to compatible apps. It does not restrict communication through third-party or other communication apps. Emergency services and contacts remain accessible. Location sharing is dependent on network connectivity and device being recently active. T-Mobile terms via 24 monthly bill credits when you add a qualifying paired watch line. See additional offer terms on T-Mobile.com.
What does Zyn give you? Not just smoke-free nicotine satisfaction, but real freedom. Freedom to do what you love and choose your rewards. With Zyn Rewards, you can redeem points for premium tech, outdoor gear, and gift cards to your favorite retailers. Find your Zyn and keep finding rewards that fit your lifestyle at zyn.com/rewards. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
With PayPal, I can pay now or pay in full. No interest and no fees. Now feast your ears on this prime-cut musical meat. You can pay your own way. Don't just pay, PayPal.
Subject to approval, eligibility varies. Learn more at paypal.com/pay-in-4.
A brand new full hour of the show starts right now. Hey, it's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and welcome to the podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, we got a new loser line today, brand new second date, which really got into a discussion over creepy versus romantic gestures. You know, I still lean romantic.
And
but
I find it creepy.
Yeah.
Shocker that we
there
have different
go.
taste, Brooke.
There we go. It is shocking.
Yeah.
And, of course, our lovely comments. What are you seeing today,
Yes,
Alexis, that you
one
like?
from someone, Rorus, who says, I really love your show. It had me smiling the whole
Aw.
working hour. I binge listened. In fact, my manager asked me if I'm in love because I'm smiling like a lunatic, listening from the Philippines.
It's so rad.
Maybe you are in love.
Yeah. With us?
Yeah.
We're in love with you.
Yeah.
I also have strong feelings about it.
I'm putting up a heart hand emoji. You can't see it, but this is for you.
All right. We love that. Thank you. Keep your comments coming. Make sure to subscribe and share. And your full hour starts right now.
Is it my favorite time of the week?
Oh.
Absolutely. Because it's time to recognize our hero of the week. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and this week's hero is a 42-year-old guy named Kevin Slinkman.
Oh.
And Kevin was shopping at a Walmart recently when he realized the store had overcharged him for avocados.
Oh, man. Get back in there, Kevin. Demand your money back.
So you got this big box behemoth store and this little guy who's just getting taken advantage of.
I bet they charge him an extra $1 even.
A hard-working American being done dirty.
Okay.
So Kevin did something most of us wouldn't have the guts to do. He called the cops on Walmart.
Okay.
They stole his money.
Like a hero. So
Get him.
Can't talk to a manager?
Police showed up and Kevin told them the whole story.
Wait, police actually showed
Oh
up?
my God. They're probably already in the parking lot.
I mean, what is 911 doing?
He told them everything, including the part where he accused Walmart of robbing him, upcharging him on his groceries on purpose.
Okay.
Oh.
And that's when an interesting detail came out from the story, Because you see, Kevin wasn't in the normal grocery line. He was in self-checkout
Okay.
and accidentally overcharged himself for the avocados that he had just bought.
Self-checkout's hard, though. I don't blame that man.
Well, at the machine, he put down the wrong number of avocados, and instead of 9, he hit 999.
Whoa!
Which is why
my
his total was
gosh.
over $1,300.
That's why he's complaining.
Yeah, that makes more sense now.
Yeah, I
Why
was like,
did
what?
he still pay it? Why didn't he call for help?
He calls his credit card company, hey, can you extend my credit real quick? I'm going to make a big purchase.
Wouldn't you notice you messed something up?
But Kevin didn't think it was his fault.
Never is.
Still blamed Walmart for the mistake.
Sticky 9s on the screen.
Cops put Kevin in handcuffs because he just wouldn't let it go, and they escorted him out of the store kicking and screaming.
Probably became disorderly. There it is.
And that is why Kevin is our hero of the week.
At least he had enough for guacamole in jail.
What happened to the 9 avocados?
Hey.
You mean the 999?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
He
We may
paid for
never
it. They
know.
better give him all of them.
Now let's move on, get to the shot collar question of the day. With the true avocado of a man, we call him Digital Jake.
Yeah, it's because he's got a brown pit.
What?
I was trying to think of something.
I thought I was the
there.
good kind of fat. Today's a special day. It's the birthday of the infamous potato lady of morning radio, our own Brooke Fox.
Oh, you do some commercials for potatoes.
Yeah, she's from Idaho. I'm shaped like a potato.
Again, I don't even really. Okay.
Okay, potato lady.
She's
I don't know
eating
that
a raw potato right now, Jake.
I don't
Calm
like that
down,
moniker.
Tater. Tater's the woman who's been holding the show together with organic snacks and emotional blackmail and reciting daily quotes from her favorite far-right Republicans.
Shut up. I
That
hate
does
you.
brings us all together.
Not just daily.
Really
Not
nice.
just her favorite.
I hate
And
you.
even though we've all worked together for years, how well do you all really know Mrs. Brooke Fox? We're going to find out during a special Fox Fact or Faux Fact edition of Plenty of 20. I'll say a number, you say a number 1 through 20, and I'll tell you a fact about the life of Brooke. You have to tell me, is that a real Fox Fact or a made-up faux fact?
Did Tater pick all the numbers today for
You
all of
guys said
us?
it's not my nickname.
We always call you Tater.
Oh, Tater. To honor her long-held belief that men should always
hate
come
you all.
first, Jeffrey, let's start with you today.
Okay.
Hey, we're even going backwards.
I'm going to do Brooke's favorite number 17.
Hey.
Jeffrey, Brooke's final major in college was journalism, but did you know she started out as a fine arts major? Is that a Fox fact or a faux fact?
I mean, none of that sounds true at all. So,
Brooke and fine.
fine. Did she actually graduate with a degree in journalism?
Fine arts? I don't know.
It all sounds like faux facts to me,
What?
Jake.
Just because I got a degree?
Exactly. Don't buy it.
Wow.
She was like a dancer.
Quiet,
and stuff.
Tater.
Jeffrey says faux fact.
That's real?
That's Fox
That
fact,
is
right, Brooke?
real. That is real.
Where's your diploma?
I don't know.
Oh.
I mean, I have
What drew you
one.
to fine arts, Tater?
I actually don't know where it is. I did do fine arts.
Yeah, what drew you to fine arts at first?
Oh, I like drawing.
Classic Tater.
Is this like, is she lying or not? 'Cause-
Really?
And the only reason I did journalism is because it was like a small group in like the orientation. And so we got stuck with the journalism kids and the woman leading the orientation group. I thought she was so cool.
And you're like, I can totally work with her.
And I was like, oh, I want to be like her. She's so pretty and
That's
so cool. And
awesome.
she was a journalism major. So I'm going to do both.
Ah.
I
never
give that
finished the
story
art
a
one.
3. Alexis, it's your turn.
Sorry.
How about a number?
7.
Number 7. Alexis, right before her radio career, Brooke worked as a bartender for a place called Shakey's Tavern. One of her managers was nicknamed One-Eyed Dorothy. Is this a faux fact or a Fox fact?
You know, the thing is, we have heard all the nicknames of the people, but
Yeah.
there's the burger place
what
she worked
people?
at.
I was
the
gonna
people from
tell
your
you.
hometown that have all the nicknames and
Yeah,
stuff like
like
that.
Dorothy.
No,
I was
I don't
gonna say
recognize
that.
Dorothy. And you worked at a burger place. I think Jake pulled it from that.
I was going to say what you're saying. It's like I hear a lot of hot Brooke Old Town words,
Yeah.
but I don't know if it makes sense
I haven't
together.
heard Brooke talk about bartending days at Shaky whatever. I'm going to say faux fact.
Alexis says that's a faux fact.
Figured it out.
One-Eyed Dorothy sadly passed away.
Aw.
R.I.P. Dorothy.
She made a stiff drink.
She did. Jose, it's your turn.
Let's go number 3.
Jose, Brooke once got kicked out of a bar. Hang on.
True.
I'm still continuing the story. For aggressively kissing a patron. Is that a faux fact or a Fox fact?
That was at Shakey's.
They're like, please get back to work.
I mean, it's hard to put your finger on Brooke, because sometimes she's like, I was wild and I kissed everyone. And then she's like, but then I turned to leave, strong, independent woman, you know?
Why
like,
can't you
never
be
know.
both? Why can't
I mean,
both
I
be
guess
true?
you could.
Why
but
can't you
era?
Why can't you kiss everyone and be a strong, independent woman? I don't understand why there's a divide.
That's
there.
what the far right always says.
Gross. You're so gross.
So what I'm saying is I could see her getting kicked out of a bar for, like, a guy's like, no means no, lady. And she's like, like, you know what I mean?
What?
But I don't think she would ever cross that line. So I'm going to say faux fact.
Jose says that's a faux fact.
No way!
Yeah.
Explain.
Yeah. Oh, I was at a gay bar and
Explain more.
I was really drunk and I started making out with this guy I know who is not gay. And it's just
Not gay.
well, it's like he was straight and I was straight, and it's not a cute look to be two straight people making out in a gay bar. So they're like, get out of here.
I was actually going to say that's wild to me.
I'm kind of
see.
embarrassed by it
Insulting.
still, because it's like, it's their safe space, not
Yeah.
my hetero space.
the
I was
one
in
I
a
don't
back
say.
dark corner. I will say that.
It was a dark corner. That's good.
Yeah. I
That's
don't think there's a
classy.
well-
And I
lit
did continue to
corner.
kiss him outside
Oh,
later
there you
too.
go.
Yeah.
If that makes the story any better.
So I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Alexis, that means you have won today's edition of Plenty of 20.
You know Brooke better than all of us.
Oh, yeah.
And so Alexis gets to choose who gets shocked while singing Work It by Missy Elliott. Who's it going to be?
Hey, Jeff, you didn't even know her degree. Come
Yeah.
on.
Okay, here we
all
go.
Doubted I like. Why do you always say unaccredited college too?
I have never seen it, so.
It's funny to
You
say.
have to see it for it to be real.
Is it worth it? Let me work it. I'll put my thing down, flip it, and reverse
Get it, Jeff.
Just run from a nipple flame, yep.
That was actually better.
That's a way better version.
That's your shot collar question of the
Happy
day.
birthday, bro.
Happy birthday, Tater. Your
Don't kiss us.
your phone tap's coming up right after this.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Match.com is one of the longest running dating websites in our country. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and they just released their 14th annual Singles in America report.
Oh,
I look forward to this every year, Jeff.
that's a sexy title. Yeah.
And the most interesting stats from it
Yeah.
are about how many people are using AI now on their dating sites.
On dating? I have not done that for dating
To
at
help
all.
with prompts?
Yeah, to write your bio, to sound funny, like
Why?
It's
If you're
up-
not funny, then why try to sound funny?
Because you have to try and make yourself stand out.
It's about
Yeah.
tricking people.
It's up 333%
So
from
everyone's an
AI use
AI
last
now.
year.
So basically, it's just all AI profiles right now.
It's
on
that-
How
the
you're
apps.
never going to get to know someone.
But also, you use AI to screen for accurate height in photos. Remember we learned that trick?
that can help.
26% of people say that they've used AI recently, including half of all Gen Zers when they're doing their dating bios.
Wow.
Another strange statistic that came from this, 16%, so about 1 in 6 people said that while they're asking AI for help, they began interacting with it as a romantic companion.
Dude, you guys,
So-
you gotta stop.
We're talking about robot wingmen turning into robot boyfriends and girlfriends.
I mean, it's going to happen. We have to accept it now.
Yeah.
This is like the 5th time we've talked about someone flirting with AI.
Because
wait
it's the
to
new
go.
norm.
Oh, no.
I will still buy you a present for your AI wedding, Jose. Don't worry.
It brings me to my next point. Will someone in this room for our Summer Dares challenge have a passionate one-night stand
my
with
God.
an AI bot?
I don't like it because the AI bot won't lie and say I lasted long.
My vote is for me. And I hope my team supports that. So
Volunteering yourself.
make sure,
right.
only if you guys want to see
Do
that.
it on your own time.
Make sure
And
you
don't tell us.
follow us on our YouTube at Brooke and Jeffrey to watch me satisfy a computer.
How? I don't want to know.
I'm going to be watching.
Keep your floppy disk to yourself.
Laser stories coming up next. It's the radio segment that's giving muggers a break with new aromatherapy pepper spray.
Hey, wait a
It
minute.
blinds the attackers momentarily, but calms their anxiety with a soothing honey lavender scent.
Ooh, I think it's a little citrus
Sounds
in there.
kind of nice.
Take it easy on your assailants with Laser Stories, the segment where we read weird news stories around the globe, just like everyone else does, except we've got a laser. Those other mace faces just don't. This first laser story is out of Murray, Kentucky.
Hey.
A 40-year-old named Jonathan Mason has a favorite bar he loves to frequent. It's called the Slur Derby.
Sounds like they don't pour stiff drinks at all there.
Nope. Anyway, he was there the other night drinking maybe a little too much. So the owner had the bartender throw him out and told him never to return again.
Oh, that hurts.
Man.
Perfect
Yeah.
86.
Been there. Now, Jonathan wasn't going to take that. Nobody tells John Boy what to do.
Uh-oh.
So he left and came back 10 minutes later with a wild raccoon and released it into the bar.
How did he wrangle a raccoon?
In 10 minutes.
I know.
Yeah.
You got to drink enough. Then you'll be able to track him down.
I bet that was just fate. He walked outside and he saw it and was like, this is meant to be.
Yep.
Yeah.
After that, it was pure insanity.
I bet.
The creature was running around everywhere,
Poor.
screeching loudly, and it actually bit someone, too.
Ain't nobody got time for that. It was so scared.
Those things have
Oh, I thought you
rabies.
said all for the person who got bit. No.
I'm worried about the raccoon.
No, bro, they got rabies.
The police were called and arrested Jonathan, who they say they're already familiar with.
Oh.
Apparently, he's also known by the nickname Cowboy Cody, because a year ago he drunkenly rode a mule into a liquor store.
Wait a minute.
What is it with this guy and random animals?
He's like drunk Snow White. I love
Yeah.
How is this guy not from my hometown?
Yeah.
That's what I need to know.
In that situation, the mule was taken away by police.
it. Darn.
And then a few days after that, Jonathan was hammered once again and unsuccessfully tried to retake the mule. So
Okay.
Oh, God. I thought he like threw a chipmunk at somebody.
Yeah.
he got arrested. But speaking of raccoons and criminals, remember Chewy, the meth-smoking raccoon from Ohio?
Yeah, when the
Yeah.
cop was like laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
So
covered that
funny.
story in Lasers a few months back because his owner got pulled over
Right,
and the
it was-
raccoon was in the car with him.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the raccoon pulled out the meth pipe.
Yeah.
And put
Right?
it to its mouth. Like,
Yeah.
knew what to do.
It was
Well,
a pet raccoon.
His owner, Victoria, has now admitted that she does not have a permit to keep Chewy.
Oh.
Well,
That's the
duh.
update on the story?
I
Yeah,
thought he was going to be related to the raccoon in the bar or something.
I'm
Like
sure
a
they
family.
are.
I feel like meth heads and raccoons are running on the same energy wavelengths.
I feel like the raccoons are selling the meth to the meth heads.
That would
Yeah.
be smart.
it's a big conspiracy, but Victoria still refuses to surrender him.
Oh.
Oh, well, love is love.
How does
Yeah.
Victoria have a choice?
Yeah, I mean, the
don't
police
know.
should have literally taken her away.
A meth mind works in mysterious ways,
Okay.
bro. This next laser story is out of Pennsylvania. A town called Millersburg launched a pothole fixing program called Fill My Hole.
I love it.
And-
I bet so many people showed up and were like, oh, this is what it is.
Yeah.
If you're wondering if they're aware of what they're suggesting with that
They
name,
have
I'm
to be.
sure.
seems like they are.
Yeah.
In their announcement, they say their Fill My Hole program makes it easy for residents to report potholes electronically so they can be taken care of. And they added, quote, all holes, no waiting.
Hey. This is your type of town, Jeffrey.
Oh, it's a dream.
Oh,
And
man.
they continued saying some holes may require a little more TLC.
Oh, well.
They're really going.
At least they're
are.
aware.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow.
But rest assured, you'll be provided with a reason if we're unable to fill it ourselves.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Wait, some excuse, of course.
Yeah.
It's cold out, you know?
After they got the job done,
Stressed.
they will send you a customer satisfaction email that
Oh.
says, pleased with the way our crew handled your hole? We want to hear about it.
I want to read the responses.
Yeah.
I want them to do speed humps too and just be like, we got bumps now.
Yeah. Oh,
You know,
God.
like embrace it all.
Someone on Facebook asked, if we want to fill our own holes, is that okay? Or does it need to be filled by a professional hole filler?
I bet
I mean,
a
I
pro.
think you can, you know,
I
have
mean,
fun.
once you go to a pro hole filler, you'll never go back.
Yeah.
That's basically what they said.
Yeah.
They responded, best to leave all holes to the professionals.
See,
Okay.
I disagree. I know exactly how to fill my holes. I can get right in there. We can be efficient. I like the way I do it.
Just wait till a pro comes along. You'll be changing your
Well,
tune.
I've never had a pro, Jeff, so that's probably my problem.
All right. Talk to me after the show.
Oh,
This
wait a
next
minute.
laser story is out of Rate and Slate HQ. Think back to the last time you thought about a hotel's front desk. It may have been
Thought
in a
about it?
Yeah, well, or seen one. It may have been in a movie because they're becoming less and less significant in real life.
Oh my God, that's so true.
Kind
I
of.
just get codes sent to my phone sometimes
Yeah.
for hotels.
And I check out. I don't even see anybody. I just click check out on the
Yeah.
app.
Totally, because according to a new report, 70% of American travelers are more likely to check themselves into a hotel
Yeah.
using one of those apps or a self-service kiosk instead of walking up to a traditional front desk.
Oh my God. And I bet it's impossible to fill the nighttime shift at a front desk.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be so hard.
That would be hard.
That's a big number, 70%.
Yeah.
And this preference skyrockets up to 82% among Gen Z travelers.
I feel like it's usually because I'm fitting more friends than are allowed in a hotel room.
you
So
don't
I'm
think
glad
that-
there's no one at the front desk. Yeah.
But hotel front
10 of you
desks.
walk by.
Yeah.
Those front desks used to be a hospitality feature where you could walk up, have a nice little conversation, maybe sweet talk your way into the presidential suite.
Yeah.
You weren't staying at the Motel 6 like my family,
Yeah.
were you?
No, but you talk about filling holes to one of those hotel workers. They'll upgrade you. But now, many people would rather interact with an app than wait in a long line at the lobby.
Dude, I knew my room number before I even got to the city I was flying to.
Do you remember
wild.
like 10 years ago we went to Vegas and I swear I waited in line for 3 hours to
Oh,
check
yeah.
into
No,
my
no, no.
hotel?
I've done the whole
No
2-hour
thanks.
wait
Yes.
in Vegas before, too.
Now, of course, completely skipping the front desk isn't an option everywhere,
No.
but it's probably only a matter of time till that happens. I mean, if you think about it with Airbnb and Vrbo, I mean, you can rent someone's entire house now without ever seeing or speaking to them.
Yeah.
And that, to me, is beautiful.
Oh, it is.
What else is beautiful?
Yeah.
This little guy. Actually, this is the sound of him on the hotel app, repeatedly demanding maid service to come and clean up his mess.
I bet. High maintenance.
Oh, yeah. And that sound means Laser Stories has come to an end for the day. We'll do it again, same time on Wednesday.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Man, as much as I love being at my house out in the woods with no cell service and no DoorDash,
Catchy.
and just birds kamikazing themselves into my windows.
Like they even can't take it out there.
Yeah.
Do they not like you?
Honestly, I'm starting to regret not going out this past weekend.
Oh, really? That's not like you, Jeff.
Because after hearing our voicemails, I really missed out on some unique opportunities.
Oh.
Like a band roadie inviting randos onto a mysterious rock band tour bus.
Hey.
A woman who created a sexy new game that involves sniffing body parts.
Uh-oh.
And someone who's been fully tricked into believing she's going to be on the most iconic game show in America.
Oh, the
Poor
excitement.
thing.
You're going to hear all of that when we play you the messages in a brand new loser line. It's coming up right after this.
This episode of Brooke and Jeffrey is brought to you by Huggies Little Movers. Oh, I just going back through my phone of all my little baby pictures and videos of my kids. Oh, God, all those milestones, you know? First time they crawled, the first time they walked, the first word they said. They're so exciting. But once they start moving, we never sat down again. And that's why you want to make sure that you have Huggies Little Movers because they have up to 100% leak-proof fit. And they're available with double grip strips or a new Hug Fit 360-degree waistband. Huggies Little Movers are designed to help keep your baby comfortable and protected no matter how much they move. Huggies Little Movers is the only brand with that double grip strip too. And it's designed for worry-free running, jumping, and playing. Ugh, the best times. The new Huggies Little Movers Hug Fit 360 slip-on diaper has double the stretch of Little Movers open diapers and a secure fit. And they have easy tear sides for those fast and easy changes. I am so proud still of how fast I can change a diaper. It's really something to brag about as a parent. Huggies Little Movers, made with double grip strips or with the new Hug Fit 360-degree waistband, so your mini-me can keep moving like you. Huggies, we got you, baby.
Your business deploys AI pilots everywhere. But are they going anywhere? Or are they stuck in silos, exhausting resources, unable to scale? Maybe you don't need hundreds of AI pilots, you need a holistic strategy. IBM has 65,000 consultants with Gen AI expertise who can help you design, integrate, and optimize AI solutions. So you're not just deploying AI, you're scaling it across your business. Learn more at ibm.com/consulting. IBM. Let's create.
Host Nora McInerney returns for season 3 of the Head Start Embracing the Journey, a podcast from Ruby Studio and AbbVie. Each episode, Nora shares intimate conversations with real people living with chronic migraine as they try to figure out the doctor that is right for them, navigate their treatment journey, and be present in the moment in spite of it all. You'll get a glimpse into their day-to-day navigating not just the physical symptoms, but the effects chronic migraine attacks have on their careers, their relationships, and their family life. Joined by headache specialist Dr. Christopher Ryan, Nora listens as guests share their chronic migraine experience, all connected by a common theme of resiliency. New to the show? Check out the first 2 seasons, available now and definitely worth a listen. Join the conversation for season 3 and create more space for empathy and understanding for this invisible chronic disease. Listen to the Head Start Embracing the Journey on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, it's Alexis from Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning, and one of the best pieces of money advice I ever heard was to pay yourself first when you get that paycheck, because it's so important to put aside some money and budget for your savings, and Acorns can help you with that. Acorns is a financial wellness app that makes it easy to start saving and investing for your future. You don't need to be rich. Acorns lets you get started with the spare money you've got right now. Even if all you've got is spare change, you don't need to be an expert. Acorns recommends a diversified portfolio that can help you weather all of the market's ups and downs. You just need to stick with it. And Acorns makes that easy too. Acorns automatically invests your money, giving it a chance to grow with time. Sign up now and join the over 14 million all-time customers who have already saved and invested over $25 billion with Acorns. Head to acorns.com/Alexis or download the Acorns app to get started. Paid non-client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Tier 1 compensation provided. Investing involves risk. Acorns Advisors, LLC, and SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/Alexis.
For period protection you can put on and forget about, nothing beats Knix leak-proof underwear. North America's #1 leak-proof underwear brand. Let's face it, life can be unpredictable, but your leak-proof underwear shouldn't be. That's why millions of people choose Knix. For periods, for light leaks, for everyday freshness. Knix undies are super comfy, super absorbent, and made to handle whatever your day throws at you. Day 2 of your period? Covered. Your daily run? No problem. That big sneeze? You know the one. Yep, we've got you. And with styles like bikinis, boy shorts, thongs, and high-rise, plus sizes from extra small to 4XL, Knix makes it easy to find your perfect fit. Say goodbye to stress and leaks and say hello to undies that work just as hard as you do, no matter the leak. Find the style and level of protection you want at Knix.com and use code FLOW15 for 15% off. That's KNIX.com, code FLOW15 for 15% off. Knix, for your leaks, for your life.
Hey girl, what's up with you?
Wait a minute, is this the right number?
It's the loser line.
Come on, just call me back.
And if you haven't heard the loser line before, it works like this. Let's say a guy approaches you while you're out at the bar and uses this charming pickup line on you.
Hey girl.
Oh boy.
You like jalapenos?
Huh? Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be jalapeno mouth.
Oh.
Like that.
I hope it's not spicy.
Yeah.
How dare our technical director laugh at that? Be quiet.
After he says
Stop
that,
it.
whatever you do, don't mock him in front of his mom. Instead, tell his mother that she raised a fine young man. And you believe it's okay for guys to live at home with their parents till at least age 39. And that's when you give him the number to the loser line, so hopefully he leaves an awkward voicemail that we can play over the air. Voicemails like this one.
Next message. Yo, Lexi, what up? It's Connor. We met outside the Crocodile Lounge like, 1 a.m. I don't want this to come across as rude sounding or anything, but I'm a roadie for the band that night. Remember Venom Cathedral? And the guys were saying they needed more girls on the tour bus. So, not to be like weird, but would you want to hang out with them and party? Because they'll sign stuff for you if you want for free. You won't have to pay or anything. Yeah. I mean, not with money at least, but they're pretty chill dudes and you're definitely their type. So I don't know. Yeah, text me back in an hour. It'd really look good for me. So yeah, stay chill.
Next message.
That is like the nerdiest roadie I've ever heard.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they're really hardcore or something, like bad guys.
And how cringe are you when you're like, I'm going to look so cool if you go kiss one of those guys. You go hang out, just be in the room.
But we would all get on that tour bus if that message was for us, right?
For Venom Cathedral?
Yeah.
Following the news, but women getting on tour buses is kind of not happening these days.
Oh, no.
Oh, it doesn't happen.
No.
Not for Venom Cathedral?
Yeah, not for them.
What about Snakebite Synagogue?
Oh, now we're talking.
I'll think about that one.
Okay, yeah.
Next message. Oh, you should come over later so we can play a little perfume roulette. My knees smell like they're on vacation right now. Sexy fruit salad. Ooh, that's going to take you a while to find. Because your senses is going to be like, oh, where am I? Oh, my God. What just happened? Ooh, I like this. Perfume roulette at my place. Yes. Next message.
When you inhale too much perfumes at once, your mind starts to go a little crazy.
I still don't totally understand the game. All I
Roulette.
understand is her
Yeah.
knees smell like fruit salad.
I thought you were supposed to combine all the senses. Like you stick with one so
Yeah.
they don't match.
You smell some coffee beans in between.
Yeah.
Isn't that what it is?
But what if that's one of the senses?
Well, she is right that guys do love a woman with sexy smelling knees.
Yeah.
That is true. It makes me go wild.
That's why
number
we have
one.
those tear holes in our knees.
Yes.
In our pants.
That's
So
why.
that our knees can
Give men a good whiff.
You just spray on the
fumigate.
left?
Yeah.
That's sexy. I do think it's important to smell good, though. And that's why Brooke and Jeffrey recently launched a new scratch and sniff feature to our YouTube channel.
Oh, try it. Yeah.
So go listen to all your favorite second dates, awkward Tuesdays, and phone taps, and then get up real close and take a big whiff of your phone screen. Oh, what's that smell?
Everyone will look at
Wait,
you.
I smell Alexis's knees.
Oh, yeah, Alexis's self-tanning lotion mixed with Jose's toenail clippings.
Yay!
We spare no expense at getting down to the exact formula for your sniffing pleasure.
They don't smell bad once they dry out.
That's right. You'll find out for yourself once you check it out at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Yes.
Now that you know that, let's get back to the clips.
Next message.
Beth, this is again from the dog park. Look, I'm assuming that you're not getting my phone calls, so I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, I got my pants back from the dry cleaner, and it was $73.94. So, maybe next time you go to the dog park, I mean, I think it's bad advice to tell people to let the dog finish. It's a big dog. You should probably train it or something, and maybe handle that dog for sake, all right?
Next message.
Dang.
Okay. It's my understanding that that's just a dog trick, right?
Yeah.
That's what you teach your dog, roll over, shake, do the thing, mount.
I don't
No?
know what's more shocking or how much that bill cost.
I know.
For one pair of pants?
And that's just for cleaning. Like, how much did you have to clean?
It must be one heck of a stain that
Yeah,
that
that's
dog
what I'm
has. Good
saying.
Lord.
How are you two impressed by the dog?
I'm going to teach my bagel that trick later when we go to the dog park.
Because he's already so well behaved.
He's a wild one.
Next message.
Richard, it's D. The security guard is saying I'm not on the list. And I told him, I said, Richard, you from The Price is Right told me to come. But he's acting like he doesn't know who you are. Can you please call them and tell them what you told me? So I don't know what's going on. I already told my sister that I was going to be on the show. And I have a really funny joke to tell Drew Carey. And I think it would get really, really good ratings. So please call. Hurry.
Next message.
Wow. I like how we got the secret groupie band guy. We got the secret groupie Price is Right guy.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard of people pretending to be professional athletes to woo a woman, never pretending to be a producer for The Price is Right.
I will say, when I was in the audience for The Price is Right, there was a hot camera guy.
Anything happened there?
No, I didn't even get the number of the loser line.
Oh, wow.
I was really disappointed.
You ended up marrying a guy in film, too. You love cameramen.
I do.
That's your type.
I love a man behind a camera.
Yep. And they love the smell of your knees through those jeans. Remember, you can listen to Loser Line regularly at this time every week, and make sure you subscribe to the Brooke and Jeffrey TikTok and our YouTube, where you can hear all of your favorite segments right there. We're going to do a phone tap coming up right after this.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and normally when people set up their friends or family members for one of these prank calls, they usually tell us about a weird pet peeve that they have, or a place that they work, something they ordered that hasn't arrived yet.
Yeah.
But in this one, we really didn't have much to go off of. All we got was the name of a woman's Spotify playlist that she shares with her friend.
Okay.
So we decided to use her playlist for evil.
Oh, what?
In your phone tap right now.
It's another phone tap.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello?
Hi, is this Marla?
Yeah, this is me. Who's this?
This is Detective Mark Sharp. I'm with the County Digital Crimes Unit.
How can I help you?
So I spoke with your supervisor, Eric, over at this morning.
Okay.
And he confirmed your work schedule and forwarded me your number.
Okay, what is this in reference to?
There was a bank robbery downtown last Friday.
Oh. Okay.
Now, you're not in trouble. I want to be very clear about that. But we did recover a piece of evidence connected to you.
Connected to me?
Yes. A Bluetooth speaker was left at the scene.
I don't have a Bluetooth speaker.
Well, ma'am, let me finish, please. The speaker was still connected to a streaming account that was traced back to your name.
What?
We believe your Spotify music account was compromised and used by the suspect as motivation. Are you following me?
No, not really. I don't know. What do you mean motivation?
The playlist being streamed at the exact time of the robbery was titled Hot Girl Energy, Volume 6.
Oh my God, that's my playlist.
I know. And we believe the robbery was timed to your beat drops.
What?
Specifically, when the bass drops on Boss B, that's when the suspect leapt over the counter.
Oh my God, this is insane.
Yeah, we timed it with the surveillance tape. It was impressive.
Are you kidding
but very
me?
Suspicious.
I have never heard anything like this before.
Right. So you understand you might not have robbed that bank, but your vibe absolutely did.
I'm speechless right now. This can't even be real.
It is real, and Spotify may have to flag your account as a Class 2 digital hype risk.
What? This is insane. First of all, I use this all the time, so what does that mean? Does that mean that I can't use my own playlist anymore? I don't even understand where you're coming from.
Ma'am, just relax. Just calm down.
But it's totally freaking me out because you're telling me that I'm involved in this criminal activity somehow.
Okay.
And
Let me explain. You are not involved. Your playlist is. So that means your playlist will have to be confiscated.
No!
Then deleted from your account and put into evidence.
No, I can't have that happen. I use it every day.
I'm sorry, ma'am. This is just the law.
I've never heard of anything so ridiculous before.
Maybe you don't understand the severity of this situation.
Maybe I don't.
Do you want other banks to be robbed with Hot Girl Energy?
Of course not, but I would like to be able to use my Hot Girl Energy.
But people are using it to do bad things.
But I've never used it to do bad things. I use it to do good things. I use it for motivation every single day. I mean, This is like my livelihood.
Ma'am, now you're being a little bit sensational with it.
I'm not. I'm really not. You don't understand. Can I just maybe change my password or something? I really don't want you to delete it.
It's already being booked into evidence.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, can I open another account? I don't.
The one thing that you can do is follow the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey on Spotify. They're the ones who do all sorts of weird segments like prank phone calls, similar to this one that we're doing on you right now.
I don't understand. Are you telling me I can't use my account?
I'm telling you that I'm not a detective named Mark Sharp. My name is Jeff from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. We're doing a phone tap on you.
No way.
Yeah. It's a joke. Your friend Sue set you up for it.
Oh, I'm going to kill her. Oh, my God.
She told us that you two share the same playlist whenever you go to hot yoga together, so she wanted us to prank you for your birthday.
You don't even know. It's like my theme songs, all my life theme songs.
Yes, it's your theme song when you want to rob places. I understand that, and it's a problem.
I didn't rob anybody. Somebody took it.
Where they borrowed your vibe in order to do the
that is
robbery.
not acceptable. Nobody can use my vibe. Don't be stealing my vibe.
Wake up every morning with phone taps. Weekday mornings on the 20s. Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Imagine you're wrapping up a great first date. Things are winding down, but you don't want the night to end just yet.
Okay.
How do you keep things going in a smooth way? Do you A, pretend your car's a rental and you don't know how to unlock the passenger door?
Oh.
It's like we're here all night,
Kinda
girl.
scary.
Yeah, that is scary.
Option B, burst into tears and claim you can't be alone because you're afraid of the dark.
Oh, no, she'll really want you
She
then.
just told me.
That's hot.
Or option C, drop handcuffs over both your wrists and accidentally swallow the key.
Oh, and I dropped something.
Whoops, I didn't mean to do that.
How did you do it so quickly?
Well, one of our listeners tried a different strategy to extend his date night, and even he admits it was way more cringe than any of those options.
Whoa.
You'll hear what he did in your brand new second date update next.
This episode is brought to you by Huggies Snug and Dry. Hey, it's Brooke. And yeah, I'm a mama too. And I hate to be that mom that gives unsolicited new parent advice, but this one's really important because I'm talking about the new Huggies Snug and Dry that are luxuriously soft and ultra dry. I'm just trying to look out for your baby right now because these things are so unbelievably soft. I'm talking like irresistibly soft. And we as parents, we want to do everything to make our kids' life better. And I know your baby deserves a diaper that is just oh so gentle on that little tush. So you need to experience the unexpected softness and up to 100% leak protection. Now that's the type of protection that we all want. And it's exactly why more parents choose the new Huggies Snug and Dry softness versus a leading premium diaper. Give it a try for you, for your baby. You both deserve it. And who knows, maybe nap time will last just a little longer. Or maybe those middle of the night wake-ups won't happen as often. There's nothing that your baby wants more than a nice dry diaper. Ooh, that's really soft. Huggies, we got you, baby.
The best AI assistant isn't one that knows the whole world. It's one that knows your world. A custom assistant built on Watson X with IBM's Granite models can leverage your trusted data, be easily trained on your workflows, and integrate with your apps. It can be tuned to do just what you need, because the more AI knows about your world, the more it can help you do. Learn more at ibm.com/productivity. IBM. Let's create.
Host Nora McInerney returns for season 3 of the Head Start Embracing the Journey, a podcast from Ruby Studio and AbbVie. Each episode, Nora shares intimate conversations with real people living with chronic migraine as they try to figure out the doctor that is right for them, navigate their treatment journey, and be present in the moment in spite of it all. You'll get a glimpse into their day-to-day navigating not just the physical symptoms, but the effects chronic migraine attacks have on their careers, their relationships, and their family life. Joined by headache specialist Dr. Christopher Ryan, Nora listens as guests share their chronic migraine experience, all connected by a common theme of resiliency. New to the show? Check out the first 2 seasons, available now and definitely worth a listen. Join the conversation for season 3 and create more space for empathy and understanding for this invisible chronic disease. Listen to the Head Start Embracing the Journey on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
For period protection you can put on and forget about, nothing beats Knix leak-proof underwear. North America's #1 leak-proof underwear brand. Let's face it, life can be unpredictable, but your leak-proof underwear shouldn't be. That's why millions of people choose Knix. For periods, for light leaks, for everyday freshness. Knix undies are super comfy, super absorbent, and made to handle whatever your day throws at you. Day 2 of your period? Covered. Your daily run? No problem. That big sneeze? You know the one. Yep, we've got you. And with styles like bikinis, boy shorts, thongs, and high-rise, plus sizes from extra small to 4XL, Knix makes it easy to find your perfect fit. Say goodbye to stress and leaks and say hello to undies that work just as hard as you do, no matter the leak. Find the style and level of protection you want at Knix.com and use code FLOW15 for 15% off. That's KNIX.com, code FLOW15 for 15% off. Knix, for your leaks, for your life.
What does Zyn really give you? Not just hands-free nicotine satisfaction, but also real freedom. Freedom to do what you love, when and where you want. And with Zyn Rewards, you'll unlock even more of what you love. Simply redeem codes to earn points toward premium tech, outdoor gear, and gift cards to your favorite retailers, all waiting for you in the largest reward store of its kind. Why try Zyn Rewards? Because it offers more than just premium items. Zyn Rewards unlocks access to exclusive experiences, promotions, and perks you won't find anywhere else. And like any journey, Our reward store evolves with fresh, new items every season, so you can always find something for your next adventure. Keep finding the freedom to enjoy more with Zyn Rewards. Find your Zyn and explore everything our reward store has to offer at zyn.com/rewards. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Second date update.
A few months ago, we heard one of the more romantic date stories from our show about a guy who was out with a woman when she randomly suggested they go into Ross Dress for Less, and then she disappeared.
I don't remember that one.
Later found out she'd messed her pants and was looking to buy a new outfit in the store.
God, if you would have led with that part, I totally would have remembered.
Thankfully, they ended up going out again, but it didn't work out in the long run.
It didn't?
No, their situation got too messy, according to him.
Okay.
Don't know if that was a problem.
I don't think we're going to ask for details or a follow-up on what that means.
No, I only know that, though, because he's back on the show today looking for love with a different woman. So let's welcome back Julian to the show. Julian, did this new lady run into a Walmart this time or a Bass Pro Shop? I'm trying to get a jump on this. Where are we at?
Hey, guys. Great to talk to you again.
Oh, well, that's good.
Way to ignore my question. That's okay. Well, I guess we'll get to it in a second.
He thought it was more of a joke, less of a real question.
Yeah.
Jeff.
I only do serious stuff on the show.
I see.
You know that, Julian, but let's start with the name of the new girl that you met. What's her name?
Fiona.
Fiona, that's a nice name. How'd you
Okay.
meet her?
I actually met her at the supermarket.
That's cute.
Nice. Yeah, so we exchanged numbers and, text, and she agreed to go out with me, which is great.
That's cute. I love this.
Yeah. All right.
Were you really optimistic about this date, or what were you feeling?
Mostly about 70%.
All right.
You always have the nerves, but it's like, you know what? Let's just take a chance.
Okay.
Yeah. So what did you end up doing for your hangout?
So basically, I picked up at her place, and we went to glow-in-the-dark mini golf.
Fun.
Oh. I had a middle school field trip to a glow-in-the-dark mini golf place. Never forgot it.
Lots of
I don't think that's the analogy or the story that you wanted.
Well, I mean, it was sexy for me as a 12-year-old.
As you smile and your teeth just glow.
Yeah. So I feel the vibe. How was it for you?
I enjoyed it. Sometimes, of course, people could think it's just for kids, but it was actually a little romantic.
Mm-hmm.
And also, we had drinks first.
Okay. Fun.
And then we start to play. But crazy enough, they didn't allow drinks on the green, I guess what you call it.
On the green.
Yeah.
What kind of place doesn't allow drinking where children are?
Maybe it's just too dark. Like it's glow in the dark. It's too dark. They're worried people will trip. Like you add alcohol to the mix. Yeah.
It was actually a little bit of a bummer. I was wishing we can drink and do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was so cool what she did, right? She actually had snuck some airplane shots and she took them out of her purse.
Oh, she came prepared.
So we had shots like behind the glowing dragons, of course.
Oh, that's a metaphor.
Now you are back into sneaky middle schoolers.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
the great thing is she's sarcastic, just like I am.
Okay.
all right.
So you guys got each other's sense of humor. You're drinking illegally on the mini golf course.
Yeah.
This all sounds good so far.
And honestly, the 30% was I was kind of nervous because I didn't tell her where we were going. So she wore heels.
Oh, to play mini golf.
Oh,
Yeah. So that's my fault. I wanted to be kind of like spontaneous.
Did she complain about her feet hurting? Because that's a lot of holes to.
She did a little bit, but you know what? I'm going to take one for the team. We're going to do something different. So we exchanged shoes.
Wait, what?
Wait.
You gave her your shoes and you wore her heels?
Yeah, sure did.
I've seen couples do this on TikTok, and people are always like, goals. Yeah.
Your feet fit into her shoes?
Not really. I only wore part of her shoes. There's just a few holes because I'm like a size 11.5 and
I
she's a
see.
size
Yeah.
7 in women. So
Thankful she was wearing strappy heels instead of, some pointed stilettos.
Yeah.
I mean, so far, the date's sounding pretty good. It's playful. You guys are being sarcastic and fun with each other.
Yeah.
Maybe you look even better in the heels than she looked when she came.
Oh, you're saying that's a bad thing? Like she was jealous?
Yes, she could be intimidated by you now. Is that possible, Julian?
I played the fifth. But hey.
Okay.
Yeah, where's the bad parts? Where's the stuff that make you think that that's why you're not getting a second date?
So after the date, we go back to her place.
Okay.
Okay, are you still wearing her heels?
No.
Okay.
You like that.
So we get back to her place, and honestly, I thought she would invite me in, but she doesn't. Looking back, I feel like cringy about this, but I made a couple excuses like, oh, is there any shows or anything you can put me on to?
Oh, you asked to go inside.
Oh. Yeah, or you have any coffee inside or...
Okay, it was kind of obvious.
Oh,
How many times did you try?
I tried like 2 or 3 different excuses.
Okay. That can come off looking a little bit desperate.
Yeah.
Did you know when you were saying these things that you should shut your mouth?
I kind of did, but by the time my mouth started, my brain couldn't catch up in time
Yeah.
to get myself out of it.
So do you think it made her feel like you were there for not the right reasons?
Maybe, but I liked her personality. I liked hanging out with her. And honestly, I wanted some private time with her, too.
Okay. That's not bad. Yeah. That's normal.
But maybe on the first date, that's a little bit too much.
Yeah, you can't expect anything.
Yeah. So what's happened since then? Have you been able to stay in contact with her?
Well, that happened 5 days ago now.
5 days?
She stopped answering my texts. And I texted her, said, hey, thanks for a great night. It took her about an hour to respond to that. And then she just said, you too.
Oh. That doesn't feel good.
That's cool.
Good.
I've sent a couple of texts and just random stuff.
Asking for shoe recommendations, right?
Maybe a joke or two there, so sarcastic, maybe a movie reference like that. And usually just respond to it or laugh or like that, and there's nothing.
I wish this was a textual healing because that would be to joke about the shoes. That'd be a good in. Like,
well, we can still ask that question when we call her for the second date update.
I mean, it's just a little different now.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe she's still hungover from that airplane shot that she took that night.
That one shot
5 days ago.
I mean, sometimes hangovers last for a long time.
Wow.
But we'll find out when we call her and try and get you your second date update right after this. Hold on, ma'am.
Second date update.
It's hard to imagine a better first date than what we just heard from our listener, Julian, where he took Fiona to glow-in-the-dark mini golf night.
All right.
And they drank alcohol around kids. They made each other laugh, even swapped outfits on the golf course.
Just shoes, Jeff.
Well, yeah, shoes specifically, but
Yeah.
that's the most important part of an outfit.
Yeah.
The awkward part, though, happened at the end of the night when Julian tried to casually invite himself into her place.
Oh, he is an eager fella.
It was
Yeah.
not just once, a few times, and he got rejected.
Yeah.
So Fiona may believe Julian was only interested in you-know-what.
Oh.
But that's not true, right,
Are you talking
Julian?
about the brand of her fridge, right?
Yeah,
Is that what he
totally.
wanted to go see?
I don't think that's true, right, Julian? You don't even enjoy doing that stuff with girls.
I like women. I'm not going to deny that.
No, you don't need to. No one's asking you to.
No, but
That's kind of the whole point of what we're doing for you right now.
But he realizes he may have messed up in trying to make that move multiple times.
Right.
Hopefully that's not the reason, and we can at least help get him a second date here.
Yeah, because if you seem too eager at the end of that date, it's not eager at all to have a radio station call her.
No.
Very cool.
I mean, it's going on 5 days. Where else am I supposed to turn?
Right.
I mean, yeah, what have you got to lose now?
Yeah.
Might as well.
If she thinks it's
Right.
weird, we'll just tell her it was our idea to call, not yours, okay?
Thanks.
Yeah,
I
we
appreciate
called
that.
you out of the blue, and we're
Okay,
like,
yeah.
hey, man, you got any dating issues right now? What a coincidence.
Yes.
He is a friend of the show because,
It's true.
remember, he's been on this
That's
segment
true.
Maybe we
multiple
shouldn't
times.
tell her that.
I hope all the listeners know we could call you at any time because you're our friend.
Yes. So always have your phone on.
It's a good point, Alexis. A regular of a second date is
Yeah.
not going to
Yeah.
be a green flag.
All right, we'll limit what we tell Fiona if we can get her to answer, but I'm dialing the number right now. Here we go.
Hello,
Hey, is this Fiona?
this is she.
Hey, thanks for answering. We're a radio show. We're called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning, and thank you for being on it.
Yeah.
Jeff thanked her twice. Is he nervous?
I don't know.
Thank you.
You have a really pretty voice, Fiona.
Why are you guys calling me?
Great question.
I kind of forgot why for a second, but now I've remembered.
There, he is nervous, guys. Look.
Well, it's just we've heard a lot of good stuff about you, Fiona, from a guy that you went on a date with recently, a guy named Julian.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Glow in the dark mini golf guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty memorable date.
You had a memorable date.
Memorable.
That's usually a good thing.
Well.
I mean, yeah, I guess it was.
I guess it was.
Well,
That's not a raving review.
It was for Julian, too, which is why he's asked us to reach out to you in this segment. It's called a second date update, and we're trying to help him figure out if there's a reason why after, I guess it's been 5 days since you hung out, there hasn't been another meetup.
Or any communication, really.
Yeah.
Did you plan on getting in touch with him and you were just busy?
Not really.
Oh.
Okay.
The date was fine. It was cute. But he did something at the end of the date that was a little like weird and off-putting, and I just like kind of felt uncomfortable.
You know, it's funny you say that because Julian did mention something that he's embarrassed that he did.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
Where he was trying to basically get an invite to hang out with you more in your place.
Yeah, that was honestly a little much for a first date.
He knows that,
but I feel like I would have given him another chance after that.
Oh, that's not the reason? That's not what you're talking about?
No.
Okay, well then in that case, Julian is like totally in the dark.
Yeah.
It'd really help if you could like just give a little bit of an explanation that we could pass along to him.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it'll help him in the future.
Okay.
And that's the point of the whole segment, right?
Yeah.
So I was talking about the date afterward with a friend, and she asked what he looked like. And I was like, oh, well, he walked me up to my door, which a lot of guys don't do anymore. I thought that was kind of sweet, even though he was trying to come in.
Classy. I was going to say, at least you were aware. Classy to an extent.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was like, I have him on the Ring camera. Like, let me show you like the footage. And then I noticed that when I shut the door, he stood there for a second, like talking to himself.
What did he say?
Yeah, what?
Wait.
He was like kind of debriefing the date and like almost like giving himself a pep talk.
Aww.
And then he was like,
There you go.
she's prettier than the pictures I drew of her.
What?
Whoa.
He
like
said
that.
out
What?
loud,
Don't like
I drew
that.
pictures of her. Like, what a weird
Yeah.
statement.
Yes, exactly.
Well, in his defense, if there's stick figure drawings, then anyone's
Yeah. It kind of sounds like it's supposed to be a compliment.
Maybe he's talking about like his dream girl, and she's prettier than what his dream girl was.
mental
or-
pictures.
Maybe.
That'd be better.
Fiona, do you have any idea what you meant by that?
I don't. I have no
Okay.
idea. We didn't talk about it at all.
Well, in that case, maybe you should just talk directly to him because he is on the other line listening to this call, wanting to
Bad
know,
timing.
What?
you know what was going on.
Hoping for a normal response here.
No, stop. He's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
At least I think
No,
he
he's
is.
not.
Julian, are you there?
I am.
Okay,
Did
that's
you
a weird way
Did you have to come in with that voice,
Julian.
bro?
Did
Julian.
you overthink that?
Yeah.
No, he's just probably disappointed in himself.
I
Oh, buddy.
didn't. I didn't know you heard that.
Well, yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
Ring camera that records.
We
Okay.
got that.
What are you talking about with the pictures that you drew that aren't like what she looks like? What does
That's
that
the
mean?
important part.
Well, I do drawings. Like, I think a lot of people do drawings.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't, but
Okay.
maybe. I mean, everyone has different artistic outlets.
So, what was the picture that you drew?
It was just of her. I mean, it wasn't a painting or anything, but just like doodles.
Oh,
Multiple? Was that plural?
oh
doodles?
that's
Yeah.
fine.
Of
I
her
mean,
multiple?
come on, Alexis. When you had a crush on somebody in high school, I'm sure you like wrote his last name down, or you know, like what's the difference?
I didn't meet him in a
Yeah.
supermarket and then draw his face broke.
Well,
Fiona, are you feeling better now that you've heard that? It's just doodles of you.
I mean, I guess it's flattering.
but
We all
okay.
agree a doodle
Maybe-
is not crazy in depth, but it's more than a stick figure, right?
Maybe you need to talk more to Julian about it.
If I'm being honest, like I only draw people that I like. I draw my mom, my landlord, and you.
Wow.
Those
That's a
three.
list.
Wow,
He
you're
likes
you're top
three people in the
Yeah.
whole world.
Come on, give him a break.
You know,
I mean, I wish it had waited till you got to the car because, like, catching you was kind of weird. But I guess it is. To hear your explanation doesn't sound as weird.
I mean, if he
Okay,
would have
that's
showed up,
good.
if he would have showed up to the next date with a cute little doodle drawing of you, That would have been like, oh, right? Like it'd be a cute moment.
Alexis?
No.
He's an artist, you guys.
He didn't say that. He said he doodles three
said-
people.
If he introduced himself as an artist,
He's
then
one
yeah.
of them.
You don't have to be a professional artist to be an artist. Am I right?
Right.
I got
Throughout the whole
you.
show.
Yeah, like it should make a difference, and if we hang out again, I could definitely show you.
Oh, see, now it feels harmless.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, what do you guys think it is? Like a topless doodle or something? It's just
Oh, you
Brooke.
said it. Oh, my God.
Honestly, that was kind of my thought.
Stop it.
It could be a very flattering topless doodle of
Quick, scribble out the top of the photo.
God.
you. Julian, can you confirm or deny?
No comment.
Hey, some of the best artists work with nude models.
Oh, God.
Right, you saw Titanic.
Yeah.
Now it feels a little weird.
Okay,
Okay.
Fiona, listen. He's got a little crush, which is totally normal. You went on a date. You liked each other. Like, if he hadn't said that out loud, I don't think any of this would have freaked you
Well,
out.
Brooke, maybe if you hadn't said the topless part about how sexy that would be, then maybe we wouldn't be in this weird scenario that we're in.
I mean, at least you didn't say bottomless.
One time my husband and I did each other's portraits. No, clothes.
No. Okay.
Even worse.
At a date.
Nobody believes that. Nobody believes there were clothes on. Okay. Fiona, disregard everything you heard from my female co-host.
swear.
And just
Yeah.
consider going out on a date with Julian one more time.
Honestly, I've been on so many dates before, and I've never drawn people.
Oh.
But you are worth drawing.
Oh, you're worth drawing.
Oh.
Doodle worthy.
You're his muse.
You like it a lot.
No, I don't. I still don't like it.
No.
Doodle
I'm just
doesn't
repeating what he
sound
said.
good.
She's trying, and I appreciate that.
I'm going to draw Alexis later.
Okay. What do you think, Fiona? Give him one more chance.
I think, we can go out again.
Yay!
Hey, bring the doodle.
Yeah.
That's so
Awesome.
cute.
All right.
Are you going to bring it?
Maybe let's leave that for the third date.
Hey,
okay.
but that means there could be a third date.
Hey, get your pens ready.
Maybe I can doodle you in person.
Oh.
Oh.
Is that like the Brooke style doodle or your own freeform?
Hey, all doodling is fun, Jeff.
Oh.
You should give it a try.
Of course Brooke says that.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Does anybody else get the feeling that when Brooke gets her caricature done at a fair, the artist has to tell her to keep her top on?
Wait, you're supposed to leave it on?
Yes, the bra too, Brooke. You got to keep all that on.
I love when they make them look so big, you know?
Yeah, I never thought
Big
of...
watermelons.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm really
Watermelons
concentrating
with the
on how
texture.
this is going to look.
I know, it's definitely going to happen. I never thought of doodling as an intimate act before, but now Brooke's ruined that for all of us.
Yeah. Art can be very, very sexy.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be.
And see, you doodle all day at work, and now I'm starting to think you're in a different headspace than I thought.
Exactly.
How hot is it in your head,
Look
Brooke?
the other way. Let me get a picture of you.
Oh, God.
No.
I'm just glad we didn't ruin Julian's chances and we were able to get him a second date because honestly, he seems like a good guy that just gets nervous sometimes.
I was honestly trying to help him, you fools.
Yeah, we know
Okay?
exactly what you were trying to help him
What?
do.
Yeah.
But if you want some help, the PG kind, you can always email the show. We'll email that person who's not calling you back. Brooke will do the higher rated versions.
PG-13 seems appropriate.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. I think we got NC-17 at this point.
Whoa.
Yeah, you might have to pay extra for it. But we'll call that person who isn't calling you back. Go check out all of our second day podcasts, wherever you get yours, at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
You know, researchers have actually pinpointed the exact time of day when people are the most likely to fall in love.
Oh, really? Is it time?
Is it when I'm asleep?
No, it's not then. And it's not at the times you might think, like at a romantic sunset.
Yeah, for sure.
Or at midnight during the New Year's ball drop.
Oh.
It's actually... Oh, wait. It's actually coming up in 3, 2,
What the heck?
1.
What?
Wait a minute.
Brooke, why are you looking at me like that
Not
right
in love
now?
with you, Jeffrey.
Brooke, stop. Stop dilating your pupils on purpose at
Whoa,
me.
wow.
What's happening?
What are you doing?
How are they doing
Yeah.
that?
Okay, now you're making me uncomfortable.
Brooke, stop
Jeff,
reaching for him.
I am not in love with you.
You don't
like-
grasp for Jeff.
And see, now she's trying to
Okay.
neg me into loving her more.
It's hard to get. It's
Oh
not
my
working,
God.
Brooke.
Okay.
So annoying.
Why is this happening?
I don't know. I'm uncomfortable.
Why did
Jeff.
you put this music on?
I don't know. It just
Oh,
happened.
you know what? This is probably the most popular time to fall in love because this is when we read our brand new Craigslist misconnections every single week.
Love's just in the air.
It's not about me.
Yeah, Brooke, close your eyes, please. Try not to fall too hard when we do
You're
it.
married, Brooke.
It's coming up right after this.
This episode of Brooke and Jeffrey is brought to you by Huggies Little Movers. Oh, I just going back through my phone of all my little baby pictures and videos of my kids. Oh, God, all those milestones, you know? First time they crawled, the first time they walked, the first word they said. They're so exciting. But once they start moving, we never sat down again. And that's why you want to make sure that you have Huggies Little Movers, because they have up to 100% leak-proof fit. And they're available with double grip strips or a new Hug Fit 360-degree waistband. Huggies Little Movers are designed to help keep your baby comfortable and protected no matter how much they move. Huggies Little Movers is the only brand with that double grip strip, too. And it's designed for worry-free running, jumping, and playing. Ugh, the best times. The new Huggies Little Movers Hug Fit 360 slip-on diaper has double the stretch of Little Movers open diapers and a secure fit. And they have easy tear sides for those fast and easy changes. I am so proud still of how fast I can change a diaper. It's really something to brag about as a parent. Huggies Little Movers, made with double grip strips or with the new Hug Fit 360-degree waistband, so your mini-me can keep moving like you. Huggies, we got you, baby.
The best AI assistant isn't one that knows the whole world. It's one that knows your world. A custom assistant built on Watson X with IBM's Granite models can leverage your trusted data, be easily trained on your workflows, and integrate with your apps. It can be tuned to do just what you need, because the more AI knows about your world, the more it can help you do. Learn more at ibm.com/productivity. IBM. Let's create.
Host Nora McInerney returns for season 3 of the Head Start Embracing the Journey, a podcast from Ruby Studio and AbbVie. Each episode, Nora shares intimate conversations with real people living with chronic migraine as they try to figure out the doctor that is right for them, navigate their treatment journey, and be present in the moment in spite of it all. You'll get a glimpse into their day-to-day navigating not just the physical symptoms, but the effects chronic migraine attacks have on their careers, their relationships, and their family life. Joined by headache specialist Dr. Christopher Ryan, Nora listens as guests share their chronic migraine experience, all connected by a common theme of resiliency. New to the show? Check out the first 2 seasons, available now and definitely worth a listen. Join the conversation for season 3 and create more space for empathy and understanding for this invisible chronic disease. Listen to the Head Start Embracing the Journey on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
For period protection you can put on and forget about, nothing beats Knix leak-proof underwear. North America's #1 leak-proof underwear brand. Let's face it, life can be unpredictable, but your leak-proof underwear shouldn't be. That's why millions of people choose Knix. For periods, for light leaks, for everyday freshness. Knix undies are super comfy, super absorbent, and made to handle whatever your day throws at you. Day 2 of your period? Covered. Your daily run? No problem. That big sneeze? You know the one. Yep, we've got you. And with styles like bikinis, boy shorts, thongs, and high-rise, plus sizes from extra small to 4XL, Knix makes it easy to find your perfect fit. Say goodbye to stress and leaks and say hello to undies that work just as hard as you do, no matter the leak. Find the style and level of protection you want at Knix.com and use code FLOW15 for 15% off. That's KNIX.com, code FLOW15 for 15% off. Knix, for your leaks, for your life.
What does Zyn really give you? Not just hands-free nicotine satisfaction, but also real freedom. Freedom to do what you love, when and where you want. And with Zyn Rewards, you'll unlock even more of what you love. Simply redeem codes to earn points toward premium tech, outdoor gear, and gift cards to your favorite retailers, all waiting for you in the largest reward store of its kind. Why try Zyn Rewards? Because it offers more than just premium items. Zyn Rewards unlocks access to exclusive experiences, promotions, and perks you won't find anywhere else. And like any journey, our reward store evolves with fresh, new items every season, so you can always find something for your next adventure. Keep finding the freedom to enjoy more with Zyn Rewards. Find your Zyn and explore everything our reward store has to offer at zyn.com/rewards. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Hey, cutie.
We made eye contact. Missed connections.
That was me staring.
There's only 2 places to find true love in this world. One is at a minor league mascot tryout, where you're the back end of the llama costume.
What?
And the person in front of you asks you to pass them the water bottle. The other is on the pages of Craigslist.org.
That's gonna look weird.
We scour that website every week to find the best misconnections that they have to offer, like this one titled Scooter, I Hardly Know Her.
Oh.
Man for woman 30s downtown. He says, you were zooming down Main Street on a rent-a-scooter like a sexy green comet. I was 3 Malibu shots deep trying to retrieve a Taco Bell receipt I dropped in the public shrubbery.
Okay, that makes sense why everything seems to be going so fast.
I didn't see you coming, but when I turned around, you swerved to avoid me and yelled, watch it!
Oh!
You then drifted to a stop and stared. I was speechless and shirtless, holding a Crunchwrap Supreme like a ninja star to defend myself.
It can get pretty hard on the outside.
I said loudly, what do you want, woman?
Oh.
You said nothing and just kept staring.
Yeah.
I offered you a vape I found on the ground as a peace offering.
Ew, a ground vape.
But
Gross.
you weren't having it. People gathered to watch your silent standoff, so I decided to break the ice by slapping my belly like I was performing an ancient mating ritual. I then danced among the shrubs, keeping one eye on you, the other looking for that receipt.
How do you do that?
And
one eye over
why
one
hasn't
direction?
she left on the scooter?
I don't know.
Before I could blink, I watched you spit in my general direction.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
Then peel out like Vin Diesel in Fast and the Furious 6.
Dude,
Not 7, yuck.
if they redid that movies with scooters,
Yes.
I would watch.
Reply back if you want to yell at me more, ... I need it.
Ooh.
Oh, he likes the abuse.
Okay.
That's signed Hobie.
I feel like you'll find Hobie outside the Taco Bell again.
Yeah. He lives there. This next misconnection is titled Mile High Heartbreak, Man for Woman 55, Airplane Over Denver.
Ooh.
They write, we were on that red-eye flight from blah blah boring city I was leaving to yada yada less boring city.
Okay.
I travel a lot.
He doesn't know where he's going.
Yeah.
But that day I was in 17B, you were in 17A.
Ooh.
I didn't want to make it obvious I was checking you out, but your smell was intoxicating.
Oh,
It was
good
like a
smell.
vanilla candle was fighting for its life and somehow losing.
What?
What was it fighting, though? The wick?
Oh.
Don't really understand that.
Why can't you
reference.
just say it was like a vanilla candle or
Yeah.
smelled like vanilla?
That's not accurate.
Yeah.
I tried to say hi and see if I could buy you a drink,
Oh.
but you immediately went to sleep mid-sentence. Were you really sleeping or just pretending because you wouldn't have been able to resist me?
That's not the reason she'd be pretending.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and say you were exhausted. But just in case you woke up mid-flight, I told you the entire story of my life.
Oh, wow.
My two
no.
ex-wives, my high school sports accomplishments, and
that
how
must
I
have
got
been awful.
fired from my insurance job for inappropriate behavior at a golf fundraiser that was 100% not my fault.
Oh, God. Is anyone else worried that someone was in the middle seat while all this was going on?
But I'll give you credit. If you were faking it, you pretended to be asleep for a good 3.5 hours.
Hey, that is an extreme fake.
That's commitment.
Yeah.
You did stir ever so slightly when I said the little hairs on your ears were adorable.
Compliment hair marshal.
now.
And how insulting. No woman wants to hear they have hairy ears.
No.
Yeah.
Not even cute hairs
No,
on the
no,
ears?
no.
Like Brooke's cute mustache. Like, you know what I'm talking about. It's
Yeah.
blonde. You
It's
can't see it.
luxurious.
Ooh. I'm just jealous, bro.
As we landed, you popped up and gathered your things like nothing ever happened. I hesitated, wanting to ask for your number, since in my mind, we just finished a very long first date.
Yeah,
Talk about
that's true.
someone who does not get the hint. Like,
But you rushed out to catch a connecting flight.
Oh, man.
or they didn't and said they had a connecting flight.
If you see this, please tell me exactly what my gym teacher said to me in 10th grade after I got hit in the privates with a dodgeball.
You went through it all.
Wow.
Just so I know it's you.
Oh, okay, she's not.
That's signed Leonard.
Oh, Lenny.
Wow.
Oh, missed opportunity there, Leonard. Let's go to your final misconnection titled Princess, You Dropped Your Crown. Man
that's a
for
good
Woman,
start.
32, Discount Theme Park.
What? What's that?
He says, okay, so this was yesterday. I was in line for the knockoff version of It's a Small World. I can't remember the name of it. Maybe It's a Compact Globe
Hey.
or Tiny Worlds Parade.
Okay.
Either way, I was stuck on it. when I saw you.
Dude, I just want to find out where this theme park is so I can take my kids at a cheaper rate.
Me too.
You were there dressed like a kind of tired Snow White.
Oh, that explains the princess.
I do want to go here.
Trying to corral 3 little girls also in princess costumes.
Aww.
One of them was having a total meltdown over a churro. Were you their mom or their nanny? Hard to tell. I guess it doesn't matter. I was into you regardless.
Yeah.
I followed your group over to Buccaneers of Budget Bay.
The Pirates of the Caribbean.
We ended up sitting in the same boat. And that's when I felt a real spark.
Ooh.
Hey.
Our knees touched. It was electric.
Uh-oh.
Or maybe just static from my polyester pants.
Oh.
After the ride, you tripped over a stroller that I accidentally had pushed in your way. Wink.
Oh, whoops, I tripped you.
I tried to catch you heroically, but I just ended up knocking over a trash can instead.
Oh, darn.
You caught your balance, though, straightened your royal crown, and vanished into the gift shop crowd.
Wow, gone forever.
I didn't even get your name.
Or the ruby slipper they left behind.
But if you remember me, please reach out. I don't mind being a stepdad or the dude who's just hooking up with the nanny. I'm versatile.
Oh, look at that. Glad he's not picky. Yeah.
That's signed Tom Tom.
Do you guys think that they're not allowed to legally use the song, so they do things like yar har
No.
Non-pirate
Buccaneers life.
Buccaneers life for us.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty good to
I
me.
want to go, Brooke.
Okay, I think you should open your own. You're on a good stretch.
Yeah. You can buy the slow lane pass.
Yeah.
I'm trying a new thing here.
I like it.
Those are your Craigslist misconnections for the week.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Win! Brooks! Fox!
Want to wish a very special happy birthday to our own Brooke Fox, who turns secret number whatever today. I'm sure she doesn't want me to say the real number on the
I
air.
gotta say, I look good for 72.
Oh, the listeners will never know. But my present to you, Brooke, today is maybe giving you the easiest victory you've ever had against a new player named Lily, who just woke up. She's very tired, doesn't even know what's going on right now. So that's my present to you, a softball victory. Yay. Lily, are you there? Hello?
Hello.
Do you know where you are right now?
I do.
Lily, that is so nice of Jeff, isn't it? Because last year what he gave me was the opportunity to buy him lunch.
Yes.
So,
an opportunity she never followed through with.
yeah, we're such good friends.
But you are my gift to Brooke today, Lily. How does that feel?
Fantastic.
Oh.
All right, Lily.
Okay, Lily.
Wake up, kid.
Here we go. Remember, we're playing trivia right now. You're not on a second date update. This is a game show. So here's how it works. You got 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know, and you can say pass, but you have to beat Brooke outright if you want to win. Are you ready?
Yes.
Good luck. Your time starts now. The first roller coaster opened on this day in 1884. How much did it cost to ride? A penny or a nickel?
A nickel.
What popular superhero's AI assistant is named Jarvis?
Pass.
Name the gem that's also the hardest natural substance on Earth.
Diamond.
What is the national animal of Australia? Koala, kangaroo, or dingo?
Dingo.
What does the R in NASCAR stand for?
Pass.
What country is attributed for creating anime?
Japan.
Lily, you brought the heat that time. That was well done.
Pretty good, Lily.
I'm surprised. Brooke's going to come back into the studio here. So, fun fact about Lily, who's a new player, she works as a hand binder for a print shop.
Oh, cool.
That's a unique job. I'm into binding hands.
I bet you have some strong hands.
Yeah. And apparently Lily has a birthday message that she wants to deliver to Brooke. Go ahead, Lily. I think she fell back asleep.
Lily?
Lily.
Lily, are you there?
Are you crying because you're just so appreciative of who I am as a person?
I just think you're awesome, Brooke.
No.
That was made up on the
It was almost believable.
That felt so
And you know what?
heartfelt.
I'll take
So
it.
deep.
I'll take it.
I think she's talking to her grandmother right now, so just roll with it.
She's sleep talking right now.
Okay.
It's funny. She told me the same thing Alexis wrote me in her car.
Yeah.
So,
that's funny.
why?
Okay.
Then it says, stay cool for the summer.
Yeah.
That's original.
Alexis thought it was a yearbook.
Okay. Lily, it's okay. You take a nap. We're going to talk to Brooke now. Brooke, you ready?
What?
Here we go. Your time starts now. The first roller coaster opened on this day in 1884.
Ooh.
How much did it cost to ride? A penny or a nickel?
A nickel.
What popular superhero's AI assistant is named Jarvis?
Iron Man.
Name the gem that's also the hardest natural substance on Earth.
Diamond.
What is the national animal of Australia? Koala, kangaroo, or dingo?
Ooh, koala.
What does the R in NASCAR stand for?
Racing.
What country is attributed for creating anime?
Japan.
All right, there it is. Answers are in. Time to head on over to the scoreboard to check out how you both did with Jose.
You naughty, naughty. You teasing me, you naughty, naughty.
Bolaños.
Lily, you got 3 correct today.
Ooh.
That's a good score.
Dude,
Oh, she's
if
talking to
you
herself again.
beat me on my birthday,
Uh-oh.
things are not going to go well for you.
And Brooke, did Lily beat you in her sleep?
What?
Oh, my
She
God.
got 3, and the birthday girl, Brooke, got 5 correct. Happy birthday.
Lily, we can still be friends.
You didn't show her up.
I'm sorry, Lily. I know you threw the game on purpose just as a gift to Brooke, so that was very generous.
She's not tired at all. She's been up for hours.
Let's go over the answers for everybody. The first roller coaster opened on this day in 1884. It cost a nickel to ride it. The superhero with an AI assistant named Jarvis would be Iron Man.
Yeah, and that was AI before AI.
Very cool.
Crazy.
The gem that's also the natural most hardest substance on Earth is diamonds.
Jeffrey. Oh,
Most
sorry.
hardest.
Yeah. The national animal of Australia is the kangaroo.
I overthought it.
Yeah, you both did.
The R in NASCAR stands for racing, National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing.
Oh, the SC is stock car.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And Japan is the country attributed for creating anime back in 1917.
Dude,
Wow,
change the
that's
game.
Very cool. Now,
Really
Lily,
cool.
unfortunately, it was not enough to beat Brooke today, but just for playing, we are going to give you 2 tickets to LeMay's Car Museum and a prize pack from Rev Up Energy. Don't wake up, rev up.
You need it right now.
Yeah.
You need it.
Maybe more than anybody. All right, now go back to sleep. We're going to do Winbrook's Bucks same time tomorrow.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Hey, it's Ryan Seacrest for Albertsons and Safeway. Now through June 24th, score hot summer savings and earn 4 times the points. Look for in-store tags on items like Kinder Bueno, Cheez-It Crackers, Oscar Mayer Lunchables, and Just Bare Chicken Bites. Then clip the offer in the app for automatic event-long savings. Enjoy savings on top of savings when you shop in-store or online for easy drive-up-and-go pickup or delivery. Subject to availability. Restrictions apply. Visit Albertsons or Safeway.com for more details.
Dip your toes into 5-star luxury at 3-star prices on a summer getaway to Scottsdale, Arizona. Resort rates start at just $79 nightly, which means you'll be able to indulge in everything Scottsdale has to offer. From epic resort water parks and sunrise tea times to soothing spa treatments, Scottsdale is swimming with endless opportunities for fun, relaxation, and adventure. Take the plunge and plan your getaway at summerinscottsdale.com today.
Get your mother-loving ears on because your big-time radio DJ's got news. PayPal lets you pay for stuff in-store, online, or over time. Now that's a tune. You can pay your own way. Don't just pay, baby. PayPal.
Learn more at paypal.com.
What does Zyn really give you? Not just smoke-free nicotine satisfaction, but also real freedom to do more of what you love, when and where you want to do it. Why bring Zyn along for the ride? Because America's #1 nicotine pouch opens up all the possibilities of right now. With Zyn, you don't just find freedom, you keep finding it. Find your Zyn. Learn more at Zyn.com. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Comcast Business helps retailers become seamlessly restocking, frictionless paying favorite shopping destinations.
Thank you for shopping.
It's how nationwide restaurants become touchscreen ordering, quick serving eateries. And how hospitals become the patient scanning, data managing healthcare facilities that we all depend on. With leading networking and connectivity, advanced cybersecurity, and expert partnership, Comcast Business is powering the engine of modern business, powering possibilities. Restrictions apply.